So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
The goal for Borussia Dortmund after 4 minutes is number 11, Neymar!
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Good ball, good take.
That was lovely, that.
Big chance! Goes for a shot! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Kukçu certainly looked like he fancied himself to pull that off. A bit more composure and it would have been a different story, Peter.
Rivaldo proves too strong. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Now then, the ball's come loose. And here's Neymar. And that pass just didn't quite work. Gruev. Good running, strong and purposeful. Oh, good take in a good area. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
And simple. Bulgaria really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass mid.
Kvaratskhelia! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Number 11, Neymar!
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That's really well manoeuvred. He's on it, can he get away? Shot could be on. He's tried one! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Kukçu is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Neymar. It's Neymar! And it's there! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Cruyff. Quality ball. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Kökçü. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Shifted it to the flank. He has found the way through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And he's in on goal! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He is through here. Stevie's had a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Just a quick reminder today.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Borussia Dortmund are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. And the game has already resumed here. He's shot for a shot! And he's lifted it over.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
This is Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Stood up well to him there. Rivaldo. Now it's Neymar. Rivaldo. He's having a go. Rivaldo! Brilliant! Brilliant! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He gave it plenty and some. Thrashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
After 56 minutes is number 9, Rivaldo. Rivaldo. Rivaldo.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And it's Cruyff. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Now it's Neymar. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally, they've decided to single him out.
Nicely worked. He's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Can he finish? Keeper always had the measure of that.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution in progress.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's made its way to him. Great defending, strong and determined. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, this looks sharp. Van Dijk cuts it out. Messi. And he was quick to react. Gruev. That has been slung wide. Tries to play it through. Oh, it's played into the area. And that should get the job done. Good chance here! They've got to be quick to recover this. Lovely, now then. And that's been won straight back. It's a loose ball. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's been bundled over, that is a foul.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Substitutions taking place.
Rivaldo is behind this one.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Rivaldo! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And he's quick to get it clear again. Into the last 5 minutes. Oh, easy pickings there. Oh, he's been... In he goes again! He's got a goal! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Bulgaria playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. And he shoots! It's hit the upright. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.
Smoking is only
Neymar gleefully reminding us of what a superb... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice. And there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence. Well, that looks a cracking ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Engages and forces him off the ball. Out of play for a throw. Kvaratskhelia is onto it in a flash. Neymar running with the ball. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually. Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Katompa Mvumpa. That's a good ball out wide.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet because neither attack has turned up.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Rivaldo. Oh no! It's fallen kindly here. And again! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Picked out brilliantly, takes a shot! Kvaratskhelia! That is fantastic! A finish of true class! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
The referee has given a corner. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Rivaldo, a player who needs no introduction. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Real chance! They've scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. How would you review the first half?
Borussia Dortmund really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Borussia Dortmund are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Played out to the right. He's onside. Played in with purpose. Van Dijk is there, and he can get that clear. Early stages of the second half, and still two between them. Masuaku.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Katompa Mvumpa. Vardiol wins the duel this time. Kukchu. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Substitution for Democratic Republic of Congo. Number 7, Bonza. Coming on to replace him is number 9.
And he's had it nicked away. Neymar is onto this. Out to the right. Messi. And the keeper's got it again. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. Baldo, it's a really well-measured ball. Neymar. Oh, shooting chance! Defending of the desperate variety. Sends it crossfield. Borussia Dortmund are coasting towards victory. Masuaku. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now that looks a decent ball, and that could set him on his way.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Gets into some space. Shot, surely! Oh, taken with style! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
The goal scorer for Democratic Republic of Congo, number 14.
There is some added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Borussia Dortmund are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it.
For the benefit of anybody who has found
Scalia
themselves a
taking
little
in the
lost today.
accolades. Having... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hi, Peter. Always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. And as you can see, we've already started here. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. That has been knocked clear. Now it's Neymar. Nicely weighted ball. Picks out Rivaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rivaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Neymar. It's Neymar! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 14 minutes is number 11, Neymar!
Borussia Dortmund make the perfect start. They are already ahead.
Neymar!
Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Out to the right, Yamal. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Borussia Dortmund are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And another try! And yes, it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 21 minutes is number 11, Neymar!
Borussia Dortmund are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Oh, sweet feet. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, it's a great ball here. Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless! And with that, he takes home the match ball. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
After 31 minutes...
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Great ball, and he's in here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. De Ligt. Borussia Dortmund looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Neymar. Oh, good spread. Yamal. Cook goes for a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
He's found a way through. Lovely, now then. There's the shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. There's the whistle for half-time. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Borussia Dortmund very much in control here. 3 up, and the shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And this is Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kachu! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Well, already game, set and match, or so it feels. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's managed to get rid. And here's Azar. Crosses it in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And this is... It's Rivaldo! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic. Fans delirious. This is utopian. Simplicity itself.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
The goal scored for Borussia Dortmund after 63 minutes is number 9, Rivaldo.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Shapes to shoot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Here's the header! He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, they've set out to man-mark him now, but this is an embarrassing example of too little too late.
Tries to play it through. Real chance! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. Well, they have a goal. but it is surely too much. Chance! Keeper's got his work done.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
And here's Neymar. Nicked it back promptly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And he welcomes it in. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Koundé kept his eye on it, and he's there. And this is Neymar, and he's on his way. Decent chance! Oh, taken with style! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Dortmund, after 86 minutes, is number 11, Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here. And that is a little undercooked. Oh, he's onto this. He's away. And he shoots!
There will be 5 minutes.
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for the run. Oh, well measured. Lovely feet. That's the keeper's ball. Yamal. Cooked. And that is that. Well, that was a tale of 2 very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
And now, I'd just like to read out our
Neymar,
fan
totally
club members who are
unstoppable
celebrating
today.
their
Everything he
birthdays today.
touched turned to goals. Your reflections then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team.
So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Nice bit of trickery. Place it in low. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Nicolas Otamendi. He's a fine defender, both in the air and on the ground, and a real tough competitor who loves a physical duel. He knows how to pick out a pass too, and he'd be looking to get his team moving forward as soon as any opposition attack breaks down. He often likes to step into midfield.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Played out towards the right wing. Cooked. And a chance! In for the pieces! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
Number 11, Neymar!
Santos have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Neymar was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
It's a good ball out wide. Yamal in acres of space. Yamal! Cleared without complication. Santos have reclaimed it. Now, can they get him away? Oh, just skips past his... He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Antonio Silva. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Kirkchu. Now it's Neymar. Chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Koundé. Yamal. Now it's Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now it's Neymar. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal could try cutting inside here. Can he finish? That's another chance. No mistake. And there we have it, the 2-goal Prussian. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done for the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
Rivaldo! Rivaldo!
Here's the half-time whistle. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Santos certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Santos in control at half-time, 2-0. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, nicely intercepted. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Rivaldo. Barreiro.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Nicely spread. Gets into some space. Skims one in. Van Dijk. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Otamendi. Now there, and the shot! They've scored! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, that's neat. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Benfica really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, what has happened here? And that should get the job done. Barreiro. Kimmich. Rivaldo, given the lift of his goal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Tries a shot! And it's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. It made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitutions taking place.
Benfica have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. Santos take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's a sharp little ball here. Can he get onto this? That's Rivaldo. Real chance! Euphoria! Utopia! And they are cavorting! And the lead is extended still further. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So now the difference is 3.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
There will be 4 extra minutes. Antonio Silva spots it and intercepts. Can he get it through? And it's made its way to him. And that's that. Santos pretty much in utopia. imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We have already started here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be...
Up he goes! Oh, he's hit the bar! He's scored!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Santos break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Opts for safety. Played out to the left flank. Nicely weighted ball. And that pass just didn't quite work. Kimmich attempts a clearance. Over to the left. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Aimed it. Big header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Stood up well to him there. Now it's Neymar, and this is Hazard. Now it's Neymar, and here's Rivaldo. He's through, now is he? Rivaldo! Sticks it away! And they're at it again, in double quick time! And that really is so impressive.
The goal scored for Santos after 27 minutes is number 9. Rivaldo!
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
It's a pretty loose pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Van Aken. That has been slung wide. Now it's Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Neymar. It's Neymar! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
In it comes. Yamal! Decent enough try. De Ligt goes long. Rivaldo going face-to-face with his great rival. Back into the middle. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Santos find a position of real strength now. Kukçu played out towards the right wing.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Now he's off and running. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's looking wide, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, he's seen that early. And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
Santos 3-0 up at the break, precisely as they would have dreamt it. And we are back on the way. Stankovic. Not the most convincing of passes. And it's Azar. Now it's Rivaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that looks a cracking ball. He's in space and looking for options. He slings a header! Final touch was poor.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Great vision. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's a key interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now there's a fine... And a chance! It's loose. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Outstanding save to keep that out. Nicely spread. It's a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 9. Coming on the field is number 11.
Van Aken. And he's got the beating of his man. And the shot! Van Aken with the short one. Kimmich deals with that comfortably. Santos are looking to go forward now. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. Kukçu, and the shot! Oh, extraordinary.
What a fabulous run. OK, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Substitution on the field. Number 67.
So there's going to be another change here.
Coming on the field. Number 84. Number 19.
Mechela. Oh, easy pickings there. No, that's been intercepted. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Oh, super ball! Shot a goal! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Rivaldo. And it's come back out to him. Oh, the keeper's done very, very well to deny him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's there to clear it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Van Aken.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Takes a shot! The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
And a quick announcement
Neymar
for the benefit
picking
of
up the man of the match award, and no surprise there.
Look at the screen for information on how to find your
Jim,
way
how do you
around
reflect
this
on
stadium?
what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.